we are going to learn about standard primitives. We'll see what are the standard primitives we have and what are the features. Okay. So whenever you are going to start a new file, go to File. Don't go for new all and all this. Go for Reset. Okay. So that 3ds Max will give you one factory resetted file again. So today we are going to see standard primitives. We have box here. Last day we saw what is box. Again I am showing you. Box has 3 parameters. Don't change it from here, from this create panel. Change everything, all the parameters always change from modify panel. So under this parameter we have length, we have width, and we have height. We can change this box's name. Box 1 is written. You can change and give it to some other name if you are creating some object. You can change the color from here. And we have this length segments. Length segments, I can increase segments. Sometimes to make objects smooth and sometimes for making some advanced modeling, we need to increase the segments. Go to smooth, highlight, and here if you select this edged faces, then you can see this edges on the face. All these 3 viewports are wireframe views, which is showing me the structure of the object. Okay, so this is the box. We have increased segments and we can change the length, width and height. Next object I have, or next primitive I have, this cone. I can click and drag and click like this and click again. So in this I have parameters like radius 1. Radius 1 is for the bottom radius. Radius 2 is this top radius. And I have this height. I can change the height segment. I can change this cap segment. Cap segment is this. This is called the cap. So by default it's like this. If I increase, I can increase cap segments and I can increase this sides. By default it's 24. I can reduce and the last amount is 3 sides. Minimum 3 sides has to be there. Next option I have, that is slice on. I can click on the slice on and I want to maximize this viewport. To maximize the viewport, I press Alt plus W. Alt W, so that I can maximize the viewport and I can work. Any viewport, I can just maximize and minimize. So this is a toggle key. You can maximize or minimize any viewport. So now I am going to use the slice on. I can slice this, slice it like this. I can make it 180 degree or maybe 90 degree. So it will look like this. Next I have sphere. Go to modify. Sphere has radius and segments. I can reduce segment or I can increase segment. Apart from that, it has hemisphere option. If I click and drag upward, it is chopping this sphere and making it as hemisphere. Next is slice on. I can slice it just like before. I can slice it at any degree, like from 0 to 360 degree. Any number I can use here. Next I have geosphere. Geosphere has radius, segments, and geodesic base type tetra, octa, icosa. I can make it hemisphere, base to pivot. These things I can change in it. I have this cylinder. Go to modify. Cylinder also has one radius and height segments, cap segment, and sides. Slice on option is available in this also. Actually, slice on option is available in all the rounded objects. Next is tube. Go to modify. Tube has two radius. One is outer radius, another is inner radius. Height segment, cap segment, side segments. Okay, slice on option is available here. If you don't want to use slice from and you want to use slice to, then also you can do like this. It will open the object. Okay. Next I have this torus. Go to modify. Torus also has two radius. One is this overall radius. This is the center radius of the torus, and radius 2 is this pipe radius. Okay. Rotation, twist, segment, again I can increase, sides also I can increase. Slice on option is there, so slice from or slice to, anything you can do. With the help of this we can make handle of wardrobe. We can use this scale tool. We can scale it. See, it looks like a handle. Next I have pyramid. Pyramid has width, depth, and height, and width segment, height segment, and depth segment. Okay. Next I have teapot. Teapot I already told you in the last class. Teapot has radius and segments, and it has body, handle, spout, and lid. So if I remove this spout and lid, I can make it like a cup or mug. Next I have plane. Plane I can use as a floor. It's a 2D plane. It doesn't have any thickness. So it has got only length and width. You can increase the segment, length segment, width segment. Here, okay, here I just go to text plus. Text plus is comparatively a new thing. I can just click on this. I can just click on this, any side viewport you click, like left or front. Go to text plus. Here you can write whatever you want. I write 3ds max. So it is here. Now I can go to modify. Okay, I'm in modify only. Okay, here I'm just changing. I want to change the font. So select the object and you can change the font. You have to select this text like this and you can just go to font. You can make it bold, italics, underline, strike off. All these options are available. Size you can increase, and here the main thing, how you can make it 3D, you can increase this extrude value and you can make it 3D object. You can bevel it. Lot of bevel options are available like convex, concave, convex, engrave, etc. You can just try them. Okay, you can change this width, bevel push. These things we can change. So these were the standard primitives. With the help of standard primitives, we can create different objects, and we are going to create different things in later classes. Today you just see this and you try to make something with the help of this standard primitives. Try to make one ice cream cone. Okay, if you can't do, then I'll show you in the next class, and let me know who have done this. Okay, thank you so much for today's class. We'll meet next.